Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Last time we left off, we were hanging out over here and we helped Mid build up this place.
I'll pay you back, I promise.
I don't really know what the use of this place is yet. It doesn't appear to have one at the moment, unfortunately. So now we just have to get back to...
Midador would let us help her with her dungeoneering. I wonder what she's going to dungeoneer next.
Let's go and ask her.
Dungeoneer? I thought she was an engineer. Dungeoneer, huh? Mid's dungeon. Yeah? Alright, well... let's, go back over this way. Yeah. When I think of dungeoneer, I think of, like, actual dungeon diving, like spelunking. Not engineering in a dungeon, which feels like what they're referencing. Alright, what's up? I did do this bounty, right? Or did I just accept it? Hey, Nectar. You're very adorable. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, because it was the crazy flan that beat me up. Alrighty.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Wait, we're actually just waiting, like, now?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Is it Kupka? It'd be really convenient if it was Kupka.
For your trouble.
Ah.
Pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
I was like, who's this jackass? Okay, I guess Byron is here. Hey, Byron. Byron is fun, I'll give him that. Meanwhile, in the Crystalline Dominion. Or Zambrek. Or wait, seat of the Imperial Court. I guess no, they moved their base here, didn't they? I'm trying to remember. Twinside, Drake's Tail. Yeah, I mean Crystalline Dominion, yeah, they like moved their capital here, didn't they? The former capital, yeah, that's what it is, yeah. Of the Crystalline Dominion, after a unilateral maneuver by the Holy Empire of Zambrek, it became the Imperial capital. Mother Crystal, located in the Crystalline Dominion, is one of only 5 remaining in Valisthea and the largest of its kind. Silhouetted by the setting sun, the islands of the Dominion spread out before it. The tale is truly a wonder to behold. Once independent state straddling the continents of Storm and Ash, its capital Twinside is built on the tiny Isles of Ark, from which its mother crystal Drake's Tail rises. Their Drake's Head was destroyed in 873. The Holy Empire of Zambrek declared Twinside its new capital in defiance of the long-standing non-aggression treaty. While controversial, the move carried out by Prince Dion and his knights Dragoon proceeded mostly unopposed, largely due to the Dominion's lack of a dominant of its own with which to intimidate the interlopers.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
I see we're kissing ass over here. Dion does not seem happy about this.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Wow, Annabella just screwing everybody over at this point. So we're dealing with the plot point where the prince, who has a better heart than his father, realizes that his father's a piece of shit and the ability does not care about the people. But also, I find myself asking, once again, like 10 million times, do you really want to piss off the person that can cast magic and turn into a fucking dragon? What? Why would you piss off this person? Why would you piss off this person? In Dhalmekia, at least they put like Hugo in like a really high where Hugo had a really high position and obviously had a lot of pull in court and stuff because they wanted to keep him happy. But why are you like why are you clearly disagreeing with the person that can turn into a dragon and sending him off on missions that he really doesn't want to do? No shit, he's thinking about betraying you, and you'll be in a bad spot if he does. It just seems like a bad idea.
Only one way to find out.
Like, yeah, I think that's what would be best for my country, you know? Our dragon that we can send into battle, let's piss them off. Yeah, no. Wonderful idea. Of course, any kind of higher level management is not well known for their good ideas, so what can you do? What can you do? Well, if Dion's fracturing with the Empire, maybe we'll have a little Dion to help us out at some point, and then he'll die, and I'll get Bahamut.
Well, fuck me. Never thought I'd see the day Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses came to tea.
Yeah. You wanna be my date, Gav?
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
I don't know how much that is in relation to Gil, but I have a lot of Gil.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kopko withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes. It seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home to Drake's Fang? A place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velkroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Also, they referred to the Black Galleon as the Einherjar, which I believe are like heroes chosen to fight for the gods in Valhalla, if I remember correctly. I think that's where I recall hearing that from.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velkroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Yeah, so it seems like the Royalists specifically want the Republic to think like, oh yeah, Kupka's dead, but they're gonna go heal him and then just take him back to Walud. Which does check out and make sense.
A little workshop, I hear, with a little help from Sid, of course.
Of course. Our new leader's no better at resisting her wheedling than the old one was.
Damn, talking shit about me right here to my face.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
We'll probably destroy it anyway.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
What are you so worried about, Gav? He's not gonna bite. I mean, sure, he's loud and he has a lot of money, but...
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Are you gonna die out here? I know that's probably rude to ask, but I don't know. Things don't usually go well for the party members traveling with me. Gav lost an eye, Sid died. Jill is turning into a statue. Torgal awakens to being a frost pupper. Although that one's not as bad, per se. Alright, desert area, it's about time. Man, we're walking the whole way? That sucks.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Damn, can't you guys at least get like a head wrap or something? That sun's probably hot. Riddle of the Sands. Alright, we made it to dry deserts. Beautiful. You have a nice chocobo? Yes, you do. Of course you do. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna head over here to the trading post. I think it's probably best just to go over there and ignore these other things for now, just because we'll probably have side quests to take us to these places.
The station lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Yeah, I bet. Luckily, you don't realize this, Uncle, but I have...
Years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Damn, poor chocobo. Ambrosio, was that you? Hello. Tin Gill, thank you. Alright, hello. Trading post in a fallen ruin, I like it. It's a cool look.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
No more there? Okay. Thought you were gonna continue.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move?
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Some say Kupka, some say Kupka. Which is it? Alright, let's go down here. Red chocobo. At least they looked red.
There she is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
You think you're thirsty? I'm sure Torgal's burning up over there, especially since he's from the north. He's not used to this weather.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Torgal's like, it's fucking hot out here. What are you telling me run around and play? Give me some water. Poor Torgal.
day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Soup. I do like me some soup. Someone's getting some charcuterie. Oh, hi, Joshua's here? Well then.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
That is a thick door. So close, yet so far. If only we knew.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Me too.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Damn it, Uncle Byron. You got me into this mess and now look at you.
Try it.
Hey, I hope you're okay up there, Joshua, because I'm gonna start a tornado in this inn. Yeah, no, definitely not anything super crazy going on down here. Perish the thought.
Oh, my boy, just like that.
Shut up, Byron. Hello.
It's you.
Just starting a tornado in the inn my brother's staying at. And, you know, those people had it right getting the hell out of here.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Byron, you shit. Leave the service worker alone. They put up with enough. Ooh, that water's beautiful.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
How'd you know which one? Did the pinion get hotter the closer you got?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
I thought Byron was gonna fight with me, but apparently that axe is just for show.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
That we should, but first...
Get it, boy!
I know it's really hot out here, Torgol. I'm sorry. Alright, well then. I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode off here. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.